Hi, everyone. I'm Tom Albright, the CEO of Bittrex Global, and I'm really excited to be here with you all for the Paris Blockchain Week Summit. Really exciting that we're able to do this event, and very grateful and thankful to the Paris Blockchain Week team for inviting us and for putting on this event. And thanks to everyone who's watching for joining us. We really appreciate it. So what I wanted to talk about today, something I think that's really important to everyone who's interested in the blockchain space and in cryptocurrencies and the future of this technology in our industry, and that's how cryptocurrencies are democratizing the traditional financial world. And what that really means to me is how the blockchain industry and how cryptocurrencies are going to first integrate with traditional finance and eventually take it over until cryptocurrencies, tokenization, blockchain become ubiquitous and really are the main driving force in the financial world. So really excited for that to happen and to share our vision of the future. So first thing I wanted to talk about a little bit is, for those of you who don't know, I wanted to talk a little bit about Bittrex and Bittrex Global. So Bittrex is a cryptocurrency exchange trading platform. Bittrex overall was founded in 2014 and is one of the oldest cryptocurrency companies and one of the oldest cryptocurrency exchanges. Bittrex was founded to advance the blockchain industry by fostering innovation, incubating new and innovative technologies, and driving transformative change in the traditional financial world and in traditional industries where blockchain and cryptocurrency can really help accelerate and drive those changes. Bittrex was founded with three core principles in mind to help do that: advancing innovation, focusing on security, most importantly, just due to the nature of blockchain. And you know, at the time in 2014 and around those times, there were a lot of bad actors, a lot of hacks and things like that. And Bittrex was really founded to stand in the way of that and to support customers and provide a positive and secure experience. The third core principle is compliance and making sure that we're complying with all applicable regulations, that we're working with regulators rather than against, and really creating something that customers can trust. So the current Bittrex ecosystem consists essentially of four components. There's the Bittrex technology team that sits in Seattle in the United States, as well as some other outposts around the world, developing trading engines, secure wallets, apps for trading on mobile, all those sorts of things. Then we have two exchanges that are operated separately: the Bittrex United States Exchange, which services US customers and operates from inside the US, and the Bittrex Global Exchange, which services non-US customers and operates from our headquarters in Vaduz, Liechtenstein, as well as from Bermuda. The fourth component is exchange partners and others who build off of the Bittrex technology and operate other exchanges, other platforms that make use of blockchain, remittance apps, all sorts of things like that. So at this point, Bittrex is a global country. We are a global company. We've got, in particular, the Bittrex Global team have offices around the world. You can see from Seattle, Toronto, Vaduz, and Zurich, our newest office in Bermuda, and as well as South Korea. But our two primary operating entities and locations are Liechtenstein and Bermuda. And in Liechtenstein, we are in the process of receiving a TVTG license, which is a cryptocurrency exchange license under the Blockchain Act there. We're supervised by the Financial Market Authority, which is the same regulator that supervises banks, all up to European KYC, AML, customer service standards. In Bermuda, we currently, about 2 months ago received a Class F license to operate a digital asset exchange and to provide custodial wallet services, which means we can operate a cryptocurrency exchange as well as a derivatives exchange. There we're supervised by the Bermuda Monetary Authority, which is, again, the same entity that supervises banks, insurance companies, trading firms, all those to the highest possible KYC, AML, and customer support standards. So with that background in mind, how do we advance our mission? How do we support innovation and adoption of this technology? And how do we advance the technology that has the power to transform the way we do business and to live our lives? And we really believe in the power of blockchain to do that. So that's why we have the mission that we do. And the key to that, in our view, is to build a trusted marketplace, a place where customers can feel safe and secure, where they can trust that their funds are going to be taken care of, where no one is going to be able to access them other than themselves, and that it's going to be safe. So the key to that for us is, the first off is removing bad actors, hackers, money launderers, criminals of sort of all types. And we do that by having a regulated exchange, being subject to bank level supervision, and doing all the KYC, AML, transaction monitoring checks that we need to do. In addition to that, we want to be customer centric. We want to provide our customers with products and services that fully unlock blockchain's potential. And that means a couple things to us, but most importantly is allowing teams that are building these incredible products using blockchain and cryptocurrency to access our customers, and to allow our customers to access them to get the most new and cutting edge tokens and technologies. Finally, we want to let other platforms build off of our technology. So if there is an application, say you wanted to be able to send Bitcoin from one person to another, we have the rails and the technology to do that, and we want to support others that are building off of that. So in terms of trust, again, as I mentioned, we strict KYC, anti-money laundering, and combating financing of terrorism policies. Again, allowing customers to feel safe and secure. Along with that, we have transaction monitoring for our employees. There's a token transaction policy, no trading with insider information, and no wash trading, all those sorts of things. So our customers, when they're trading on our markets or buying tokens on our markets or selling, can be confident that it's a real market with real transactions, and there's no self-dealing or anything like that that would essentially steal money from them. So moving really on to the vision of the future here, and I think this is the most exciting part, is we're really seeing an evolution of the marketplace, of cryptocurrency offerings, exchanges, and Bittrex Global in particular. And what we're doing there is we're adding all sorts of features that make it easier for customers to access and use cryptocurrencies, from instant buy. You can just go to the mobile app or to the website and push one button and you can buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the way down to the newest tokens like DeFi chain and Acoin, things like that. Just instantly. We've got better fiat on and on ramps for quick fiat deposits and withdrawals. Both SEPA, credit cards and debit cards and things like that. It's also key to know that being founded by cybersecurity engineers and with the core principle of security, that we have the most advanced security protocols in the industry. Our customers' funds are generally stored in cold wallets backed by third-party insurance, and so people can be confident that their funds are secure. We're also adding new fiat markets and new products constantly, from new utility tokens to new leverage tokens, all the way to the thing that I'm sort of most excited about at this point, which is tokenized stocks. And I think that really ties into the theme of how cryptocurrency is going to change the entire financial industry. So, you know, the existing equity markets, the existing securities markets, I think we can all agree are incredibly inefficient. They are hard to access for a lot of people around the world. You know, they're set up for big trading firms in terms of fee structure and things like that. They don't use the latest technology, so things are slow to settle. You know, markets are not operating 24/7, so they're open 8 hours a day, which may or may not be convenient for people who don't live in the correct time zones. And all that adds up to be that it is hard to access the newest companies that are going public and creating opportunities for people to build their wealth for the majority of people around the world. And our Bittrex Global platform, why we're really excited about tokenized stocks and the launch in partnership with FTX and CM Equity, is that people around the world can now use blockchain technology to access Tesla stock, Facebook stock, Amazon stock, and a growing list of products and companies that they wouldn't have been able to before. They're able to trade them for very low fees and to trade them 24/7 now. In addition to that, they can trade fractionalized shares. So if you want to invest $1, $5, $10 into one of these stocks, it's available to you now 24/7, very easily and for very low fees on Bittrex Global, which is something that just wasn't possible at all just a couple months ago. And what we see that doing is creating a platform where people in one spot are able to use blockchain technology to build their wealth. They can create diversified portfolios. They can get the best of all asset classes and really diversify their portfolios, grow their wealth, and not be taken advantage of and not have to jump through a lot of hoops to do that. So if you just look here, here's a very quick sample portfolio that someone could build on Bittrex Global in a matter of minutes for a very low amount of fees. So clearly there's US dollar markets, both fiat and stable coins, as well as euros. So you can hold cash the same as you could in a traditional brokerage account. Easily access Bitcoin, which is, in my opinion, the best store of wealth and the best way to grow your wealth for the future, and a key part of a portfolio. But in addition to that, we have 250 other tokens that people can access and allocate a portion of their portfolio to that will, you know, we expect a large number of those are going to grow exponentially and become huge market cap tokens. And so you can instantly and quickly access those as part of your portfolio. We have other tokens that are collateralized and backed 1-for-1 with gold. So again, similar to Bitcoin, a hedge against inflation, an ability to grow wealth, and a way to you know, protect your portfolio from the money printing and inflation that's coming in all of the fiat currencies around the world. And finally, there's the tokenized stocks, and again, access to some of the biggest companies in the world, 24/7, very low fees, and with no minimum purchase amounts, or very low minimum purchase amounts in some cases. And again, that's everything that someone would need to build their wealth right here in one place. In addition to that, I think we're really just at the beginning here, though. If you look at tokenized stocks and see we're able to tokenize the equity of traditional companies that are already listed on NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange or the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, but they're part of the traditional financial system. So what we're doing is bringing blockchain and cryptocurrency and integrating it with the traditional financial system. But as we look to the future and we see that tokenization is going to empower more and more people around the world and more companies, as companies move to a digital native model or a cryptocurrency native model. And we're already seeing this in places like Silicon Valley, where some of the newest companies are, as they launch, they're putting their stock directly onto the blockchain. And they're using blockchain and tokenization to track that. There's lower cost requirements. It makes it easier for them to raise funds. It makes it easier for people to access. And then they can be, as the companies grow and need to access additional investors, they go onto a platform like Bittrex Global, and that market class is immediately accessible, liquid. Our customers have access to it, and those companies have access to our customers. In addition to that, we're seeing lots of interest in assets beyond just traditional equities. Blockchain creates the opportunity to do all sorts of interesting hybrid securities, from Bitcoin mining to real estate to art. Really, any sort of asset that can be put out there can be tokenized and accessible on the blockchain, and that allows everyone around the world to be able to access those investment products and to build their wealth with them. So things that were previously only accessible to very high net worth people or to customers of the right big banks who acted as the gatekeepers, tokenization removes those obstacles and opens up the ability for everyone around the world to build their wealth with those products. So we are very, very excited, obviously, about the future of tokenization, about the future of blockchain and cryptocurrency. We're incredibly excited to be part of that and to be advancing innovation in the space, to be opening up opportunities for our customers and for others to build their wealth using blockchain, to access things that previously were not. As I said, previously, gatekeepers only allowed the right people in, high net worth and other insiders. Now is available to everyone, and we think that's really the true power of blockchain. So we're incredibly excited to be a part of that. So thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks to the Paris Blockchain Week team for inviting us. And I'd like to take this chance to invite everyone to come join us at Bittrex Global. And you can see that we've got our social media channels. We're on Twitter, Facebook, all of the normal places. And you can visit us at our website at global.bittrex.com. Thanks so much, everyone. I really appreciate it.